go, guys.
Rory
Wells Fargo
McIlroy,
Championship.
Ricky Fowler,
Never heard of it
long
before,
hitting JD
so
Holmes of
I have
01.
no idea how to
Was
go
first
into it.
opened for play in 1961. It has
It might
really
be good
grown
for me,
through
it
the
might be
years,
bad for me.
and it is now played
So far, it
the
looks
best
okay.
in the
Actually,
world.
looks
Rich
nice.
Loader alongside Frank Novello for EA Sports. Let's jump down to the golf course.
Right, starting on the 11th hole.
Has not been a stellar performance to this point, but Frank, not too bad.
Now, when you consider 4-round events, Rich, you're going to have a period where there's a little lull. As long as you can minimize the damage over the course of 4 days, it turns out all right.
Nice full swing, 297.
Fairway. Frank, this is a position where a player is absolutely licking his chops here. Good chance to make a birdie.
Yeah, this is when this game just looks like fun. Bunkers don't seem to be in play. The only thing you're really looking at right now is just the flag.
Seems to like it. Looks like it's headed for the green.
Oh, too
dry up next.
Fuck's sake.
Just a formality here.
Massive pot. It looks alright. Doesn't look too wonky. Doesn't look like it. Oh, fucking hell. Okay. Let's try this far. No, short.
Always two components to the long lag putt: the speed, number one, and then the read. And missed
Why did
out
you
on
do
that
that for
second
every
part.
animation?
Now a 7-footer.
It's good. It's good. It's good.
Oh,
what the
my
fuck?
goodness, Frank, that
How
is
did that not go in?
painful.
Oh, yeah, that's the... You'd rather miss the hole at times, wouldn't you?
An inch. I don't get it. How does it not fall into the hole if it's
So
just
that's a
like an inch
bogey,
away?
and now to 1 over par for the tournament.
Hey, there's Rory McIlroy. First time I've seen him in a long time.
Here we are now at the 12th, and
That's
Frank,
a good
this
point.
is
So
a
you probably
beautiful
don't ever
but
see any of the
dangerous hole,
golfers.
par 4.
It is in a number of ways. The hole bends gently to the right, which you'd think would favour a nice little fade, but the fairway just seems to shrink up. I've seen this fairway missed by so many good players. And plus its yardage, 450 odd. You can't really lay back too far, otherwise you've got too long for your second shot.
Now it's right in his wheelhouse. Good position where he can attack the pin.
Yeah, he has all those options now. That ball sitting up, you can bring it in high, you can bring it in low. The choice is yours.
He's making the game look very simple right now. See it, hit
I wonder
it,
if you
and he's got
ever
it
get
right
to
on
see
track.
any other golfers. It's good. It's good. Yeah. Even par.
Who knows? It is a 4-round tournament, setting himself up
I haven't
for a
seen
good
any other
weekend,
golfer,
maybe a
no
great
sort
one.
of facial
Young
animations or
star
anything.
makes his birdie.
So
Here we are
are
at the par
the
3, 13th hole. It's
are they there? Do you
210
ever see
yards.
them?
What does it take here, Frank?
It's one actually where you'd rather be conservative than aggressive.
even
And the
old
reason
golf
why is
games
this
are
green
sort of-
tends to roll off at the back and the front and the middle there. So it's just something that pitches more in the central
you
part of the
just
green
see
is
the
really
front.
what's required.
See if he can get something going here. 2 straight birdies.
Oh, it's in. Get in.
Well, that'll put the smile back on the face.
I like to press the triangle button just so that it makes the hole go
Well,
bit
Frank,
faster.
as we arrive at the par
'Cause
4
otherwise it's
14th,
like
just 345
you're waiting. You
yards.
don't always
Our
like that.
players, no doubt, are looking for a little advice from a guy who's been there. You've done it at the highest level. What's the right play here?
Rich, after all these years, I think it's like a
Go on.
modified
Go
tee
down.
shot.
Oh.
What I'm going to say with that is like a strong 3-wood, something that pitches around 270 and kicks 30 or 40 yards, finishes up about 20 yards short of the green. I think that's the best ploy. You won't be able to get
I've
it
hit
all
the
the flags, but I think you'll play the hole under par for the week.
When's the right time to pull out the big driver and have a go at this
Oh,
green?
that's a birdie
I
anyway.
don't think there is, but Rich, it's been a very good.
Would have been better if it actually had gone in for a frickin' eagle
To the top 15
after
on
hitting the flag,
leaderboard.
but no.
Now teed up
No
at the
such luck for
15th
me.
hole. It is the final par 5 here at Quail Hollow, 577 yards. And Frank, I remember this hole well. McIlroy stiffed a 5-iron on his way to making eagle, his first PGA Tour win. That came back in 2010.
And the opportunity exists
Yes,
again
309.
here, under 600 yards, plays downhill
Against
off the
5
tee.
mile an hour
Those
winds.
2 bunkers
Not
on the
bad,
right are
not
perfectly
bad.
situated. That second one about 310 yards to it. So something straight at that one with a little draw will set up that mid-iron or long iron that has to be hit very high and uphill.
Just a
That'll
gutsy
do.
shot right there, and a good look at eagle coming up.
Oh,
Don't
yeah.
let this one get away. This
What the
is
hell?
about concentration and focus at this point.
No, of course
Can't
not.
leave
No.
an eagle putt
I even go
short.
left and further
Now
a bit,
listen,
but
anytime
no,
I
why would
left it
it?
short, I didn't tell anybody. Don't tell anybody you left it short.
In old golf games, if you went like an inch
Love to get
past the
this
hole,
one. Big putt for birdie.
it would just like knock it miles away. Whereas now, it's like,
Into
no,
the
you're going
top 10
uphill,
with
you
that
push
birdie.
it an inch over where they're aiming, and they don't like it.
So, one round in the books and a lot to chew on here.
3 under.
There is. This is going to be a tough championship to pull away. The standard of golf, especially that first page of the leaderboard. Excellent golf.
No, I'm in the top 5, top 10. Top 10's not bad. Strength has gone up, long game's gone up, that's good. Now they're going to fuck you over. 13th. So I got 3 birdies, and that's it. Didn't get any other birdies. There you go. Sim the rest of it, because they fuck you over like that. I did look for the settings, see if there was any sort of settings to change it so that it wasn't just like a handful of holes, that you played a full course of 18 holes, and there was nothing. There are a very small amount of settings to change anything. So, yep. Unless there's a way to unlock it, or another way. Maybe if it's an
This
update,
is EA Sports.
then
PGA Tour
maybe they'll
coverage
allow
coming
it.
up
Oh,
next.
23rd. Maybe they'll allow
What
you
really sets
to
Quail Hollow
play a
apart
full.
here at the Wells Fargo Championship, the brutal finishing
full,
stretch. They call it the Green Mile.
Full 18 holes on a golf
We are
course.
excited to bring you all of the tournament action. Rich Lerner alongside Frank Novello. This is a good-looking shot. On the green in regulation. Made par yesterday. This one for birdie.
To the left. Fucking hell. That's not bad. Oh,
That was
really?
a good run at it, Rich.
Shouldn't be a problem here.
It's,
Well, that's just a case of not focusing.
oh,
Well,
thanks EA.
lapse in
Yeah, thanks for that.
concentration.
A go left is not good enough. See, I get on the green in 1. Great. Great start.
Frank,
However,
nothing really
They then
went the
fuck you
players'
over
way this
because you
week.
do a
Yeah, if this was
3-pot
motor racing, you'd
shot.
say it's a case of having 4 flat tires
Come on, skip
Well,
the
Frank, an
menus.
eagle is in play here at the par 5 7th.
and a 6 and a 7 and an 8 or a 9 actually. This is a potential scorecard record, the 7th hole. Many a tee shot has found that creek on the right, trees, problems on the left. There's no question there's a reward for a good tee shot here. But then there's a decision on do you go for this par 5 and 2. It's not overly long, just over 530 yards. It is very tempting.
Frank, looks like he came over just a little bit.
Yeah, that one wasn't pretty, but it's
Nope.
still gonna get away with it.
I like that as well,
Short
how
eagle
direct.
attempt on the way.
Oh, he's happy about that. Calm the fuck down.
And it's a long way to the hole from here. Never easy.
Oh dear me.
And you couldn't ask for much more than that, except to make it. Settles in over the putt.
Oh well, at least I'm like 2 inches from the hole.
Frank, where has that been?
Yeah, thank God for small mercies.
Come
Out
on,
of a
next.
short par 4-8 here at Quail Hollow, just 350 yards. Frank, players can lay it up and just hit a little baby wedge into the green, but why not go for it in one, try to make something happen?
I think both plans work well, Rich. This is one of those holes. The more you
Look
think
at
about
that.
it, the more complicated it gets. You're going to lay it up, lay it up. If you're going to go for it,
Nearly
just
on
aim
the
that
green in
green
one.
down there. Just take your medicine.
Frank, really good chance from this position to make a birdie.
Yeah, really the only thing he's looking at right now is the flag. This is a green light special.
Oh, stop, stop.
That was a solid strike and a good result. 12 feet still to go.
It's not straight after all.
Good try. Just didn't quite read the break, Frank.
It shouldn't be a
There you
problem.
go.
You think cleaning
Tried
up
to
here
be
for par.
straight, but he's like,
This
no,
would give
I'm
him
gonna
the par.
fuck you over. Oh, seriously?
Singes the edge, Frank.
Yeah, but at least
Fuck
he's burning
me.
the edges. You know you're
Go
hitting
left
good
and you
putts.
go up. You're low. Look at that, it's on the edge of the fucking cup. The cup. The hole.
Rich, you got to tell me what
Great,
happened. I
really
covered
knocks me
my eyes
back.
on that one.
See,
Another vote.
again,
What
he'll
else?
fuck you over. Because it's like,
Frank, this is a really good
you nearly
way
get
to
on the
finish
green
out
in
the front
one,
side here at
and then
Quail
it's like,
Hollow.
no, we don't like you.
495
You're doing
yard par
too good.
Yeah, it's the longest par 4 at Quail Hollow. Some say it might be the toughest. I'm not quite in.
Oh,
in
fuck,
that camp. And
seriously?
The reason why that green slopes in from both sides. the
Seriously?
left and the right.
Because I
But,
didn't go on the blue
you can
fucking
see why
line?
good drivers have done well here because there's a big reward for thumping a big, long, straight drive down here.
Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck off.
Into the thick stuff. That's a difficult lie. You'll need to be strong
EA
with
like to
this.
fuck you over. They really fucking do. Oh, fuck
He'll be
right
disappointed
off.
with that, no doubt.
Fucking
This
hell.
one didn't quite look right on that one.
Frank, in golf, as we know,
Let me
there's
get
short
out of it.
grass and there's long
Ah.
grass. We don't want to be in that
Fuck me.
short
What
grass,
was that?
but it doesn't
Par.
always
I
work
got
out
par.
that way,
I
so
saved
What's the
par.
most important element from the shot, from the rough?
You have to be a little bit more conservative first and foremost because you can't guarantee a perfect strike out of the long grass. So therefore you have to look around the greens, maybe short, to the right, to the left, and realize what's involved. And also just give yourself a slightly bigger target.
Good contact, good result.
Gotta miss that tree.
It is a windy day out here, Frank. My hat just blew off. This is going to affect the players' shots, that's for sure.
Don't roll off the edge. Oh, and it's rolled off the edge.
And into the
Of course it
thicker
has.
stuff.
Why wouldn't it?
Let's see if he can bludgeon this one out.
Playing his third here at the par 5.
Stop, stop, stop.
How good was that, Frank, from the rough?
Well, no, it's not very
That's
good.
amazing. That's a
Because I get
masterclass in
on
short game.
in
See if he
two,
can
and it's
go
like,
one
no,
better
we're gonna
than yesterday
fuck you
when he
over a
made
bit.
par. This putt for birdie.
You do a massive fucking drive, it's like, yeah, great, I'm gonna get there. Forward spin because it's gonna hit the front of the fucking green. The hole's at the back, so you do forward spin. Bit of memento, and it's like, no, no, don't like you. Oh, hello.
This is definitely not going down the fairway.
Oh,
Sounds good. I think
fuck
it's going to be in
me.
the deep rough. Not on the fairway here. This could be a tough shot coming up next. Seems to like it. Looks like it's headed for the green.
Oh, stop.
That
Oh,
would be
what?
a great look at birdie.
Why did it stop? I don't get that. Why does it do the camera angle? Yeah, you fast forward it, so you see where the ball ends.
This one
However, it just
requires
skips it.
a little bit of focus.
It looks pretty straight. Oh, okay. No, seriously.
Frankie took plenty of
Fuck
time on
me.
this birdie putt. He looked at it from 3 different angles.
So you go a
He
foot
forgot
left, and it's like,
one
no, it's not good
very
enough.
important
Even though the
ingredient.
curvature
Pace.
of the
You can
line
definitely fall in
wasn't
love
even
with
a
the line,
foot.
even with approach shots as well. But obviously we see it.
Well, not in contention, but in for par. That concludes the second
Oh,
round.
is that it?
here at
Oh, that
this
was quick.
amazing golf course.
I am
Frank,
23rd.
I'm really looking forward to tomorrow.
I
course
certainly
I am.
am as well. The players have gotten off to a very good start, and they must have a good feel
Nearly
for the
level
course
5,
right now and
6.
know what they have to do in order to win.
So, there we go. 26. Fuck's sake. There's only 5 in it between first and 26. So, there we go. Round 1 and round 2. So, yeah.